There's someone watching this right now, and something inside of you has changed. Something inside of you has changed. Not in a dramatic way, but quietly. It's almost like a switch just turned off somewhere deep inside of you, and you just can't seem to turn it back on. It's not working. The switch is not working, and no matter how hard you try, you can't turn it back on. You try to go back to certain environments. You try to go back to certain habits. You even try to reconnect with people and situations that once felt normal to you. But something feels different now. Something feels different now. You sit there, and suddenly a thought appears in your mind, and you're like, what am I even doing here? Right? The conversations feel different. The energy feels different. Even the version of yourself that used to exist in those spaces no longer feels familiar. It no longer feels familiar to you. And this is where a lot of people start to feel like there's something wrong with them. People start feeling like they've done something wrong. They feel disconnected. They feel lost, and sometimes even broken, because go thata go explaina to people who are still comfortable in the life that you are quietly outgrowing. It's hard to explain to people who are still comfortable in the life that you are quietly outgrowing. But I want you to listen carefully. You are not broken. You are not broken. The part of you that once tolerated certain things, the part of you that once believed certain stories, the part of you that once accepted limitations, that part of you is simply fading away. That part of you is fading away, it's falling away. You want to know what's actually breaking? What's actually breaking is the illusions. What's actually breaking is the lies. That's what's breaking. The lies, the illusions, the lens, the lens you were given to observe the world through, that lens is now cracking. That lens is cracking. And through those cracks, through those cracks, the truth is beginning to enter your life. The truth is being revealed into your life. And when this happens, you start noticing things that were always there but you couldn't see before. Things like patterns in people, things like energies in certain environments, conversations that suddenly feel empty. You begin realizing that some things only had power over you because you believed in them. You realize that some things only had power over you because you believed in them. And once that belief, once that belief begins to dissolve, your entire life begins to shift. Once that belief begins to dissolve, your entire reality begins to shift. This stage can feel very lonely sometimes because the people around you may still be living comfortably inside of the very same lens that that you broke out of. They may be still living comfortably in that lens that you broke out of. They don't see the cracks yet. They don't feel what you feel. They don't feel what you're feeling, and you sit there in between worlds. Not who you used to be, but not fully who you're becoming yet. But Spirit wants me to tell you something. This moment in your life, this moment in your life It has a purpose. Sometimes your spirit has to remove comfort so that your truth can finally emerge, so that your truth can finally be revealed. Sometimes the life you are living has to become unfamiliar so that you can step into the life that was always meant for you. And this is not the end of who you are. This isn't the end of who you are. This is only the beginning. This is the beginning of seeing clearly. This is the beginning of seeing clearly. So, if you've been feeling this lately, don't rush to fix it. Don't rush to fix it. Don't rush to go back because some things are not meant to feel normal to you anymore. Because the person who once belonged there, the person who once belonged there, that person no longer exists. And that's not something to fear. That's something to honor. That's something to honor. And if this reached you at the right time, comment down below. Divine timing.